Hi everyone, today I'm going to explain to you one of the methods that I'm using to study way faster than an average person. So before I get started, let me give you a little bit of background about how I came up with this method. So I was reading this book about separation process engineering, and usually I don't read introductions and first chapter and that stuff because it's usually unimportant and doesn't add any value. But for some reason at this book I decided to read it. And I came across this paragraph that talks about the learning styles. How can you learn different styles, different people at their learning? How do different people learn? So it mentions something about this guy here, Felder, and it's research or it's work of index of learning styles, and it was interesting to me. I just opened the link. It didn't work unfortunately, so I just googled it and I found the link itself. So I will put the link in the description of this video. So basically, it talks about that people learn by different ways, like by seeing, by hearing, by reflecting, by acting, by reasoning, logically, intuitively, analyzing, visualizing. So there are so many methods that people use to learn, actually. So the two methods that most of the people, and that applies for me personally, uh, that the two methods that I use is either reading or listening by hearing or by reading. So most of the content, as well as this book that I was reading here, I usually read it as a text, and this takes so long time. It's boring, it's annoying, it's not the funniest thing to do. So I started looking on the web of ways where I can convert this text into audiobooks. So unfortunately, you don't usually have audiobooks available for books, for academic books, especially for like engineering books and STEM fields books, because these books tends to be difficult to write as to make as an audiobook, especially with the graphs and with the equations and all of that sort of stuff. But there are many theoretical information here that it will be annoying to read. So you want something that you read sometimes from the book, and sometimes you try to solve problems with calculator, with notebook, with pencil. So yeah, basically I wanted to convert text into a speech or into audio books. So what I did is that I googled the internet for text TTS services. So basically, TTS services is text to speech. It converts uh, the text that you have into audio files, into voices. So I found this very unique service actually that it's free, it's completely free, and it allows you to convert almost unlimited. They say you have like a limited limit of like 30,000 character per week or per day, something like that. But I've never noticed that. I've never get a message that tells me you reach your limit or something like that. So here you have multiple voices that you can pick from. So let's start with the default one. Let's take like any paragraph from here. Just copy this and paste it here. And basically we just write the QR code, the capture code, not QR code. So, no, okay. So you just write it and it will take a couple of seconds and to convert it into an audio voice and you can hear it.
Since students have different learning styles, you need to customize the way you use this book to adapt to your learning style.
So as you can hear, it's a very high quality voice, to be honest with you. You cannot notice it from the first time you listen to it that it's an AI. And it's quite comfortable to hear it actually because you don't sense the fact that it's an AI. The audio here, this Alina AI voice is really high quality uh,
Of
voice.
course, you will have to take charge of
There are multiple problems that you face here. Like one of the problems, like with the poses, like let's keep
your
going.
learning and do this for yourself. If you are interested in exploring
So as you saw here, these poses, these unnecessary poses, like after F here, it paused. So the reason why it paused is because when you look here, it was the end of the line, and here it starts a new line. So when I copied it, it would represent it as an enter, and you don't actually need this enter. You just you read it at if you are interested. You don't need this space. So in order to solve this problem, you can simply just remove all of these extra spaces that are unnecessarily added here. And it's quite simple. Like for short text like this one, 500 characters, so it's not a big deal. You can do it with it. But with longer text, it's not as easy as it is with this one. So I found this prompt. I made it actually. I wrote it, and this prompt you can use it, put it into ChatGPT, and then you can copy, for example, the long text that you have here, and then paste it after this prompt, and it will fix to you. So as you can see here, the lines at the end of the line, it gives kind of click enters, and this unnecessary pauses is annoying to hear when you use service like TTS. So you put it here, and it will convert to you, and after that prompt, it will convert to you into a very smooth, very comfortable to read by TTS service. So let's hear it once again. No, no, not download. Okay, convert to audio again.
Since students have different learning styles, you need to customize the way you use this book to adapt to your learning style. Of course, you will have to take charge of your learning and do this for yourself. If you are interested in exploring your learning style,
So yeah, that's one of the problems that you face, and this is how you solve it. So we have here multiple voices. Actually, I haven't tried them all, but I've tried the default one, Alina. It's a very good one, and we have also I tried a couple of these here. We have Ethan. Um, so Ethan is a male voice, and it has 6,000 characters limits per audio file. So you can it's if you're dealing with longer like this Alania only 3,000. This Ethan here have 6,000. So let's try his voice to give you an idea about the quality of the voice. Okay.
Since students have different learning styles, you need to customize the way you use this book to adapt to your learning style. Of course, you will have to take charge of your learning and do.
So yeah, I think that's enough. So you can go over them and see what voice is more suitable for you, what voice you're more comfortable with you. So a good thing that this website has is that it gives you 100% of the copyrights or commercial rights. So if you're want to use this file for YouTube, for commercial use, for educational purposes, for advertising, anything, you are completely free to do so with this website. Some other websites does not allow you to do that and has a different subscription for that. Here it doesn't have this problem, so you can go pro here, and I think when you go pro, it allows you to exceed the limit basically. So here is only 3,000, and you can go up to 20,000 characters per conversation. So that will allow you more comfortable. And I think it also removes this captcha code here because this one is a little bit annoying and causes delays. So let's see how much does it cost. I don't actually know how much does it cost for the for the paid subscription. Let's see. Okay, this is taking so long. So anyway, you can go and check the prices yourself. I think it would be around $10 a month, and you have multiple subscription levels to that. So another problem that you will face is like when you have a picture like that and you have text on that picture and you want to extract the text, you can't just select it and copy and paste because it's a picture. So what you have to do, you have to use a tool like this one. So what this tool is OCR tool. I don't know what OCR stands for. I think it's for I don't know. Let me check. It stands for ORC, Office of Regional Channel. Not this one. Is it ORC or OCR? OCR. It's OCR. Yeah, here it is. Optical character recognition. So it recognizes the characters from the pictures and it converts it into a text. So you just select what you want to take. Now here you go. You usually select the language. Let me put the camera here for a little bit. So as you can see here, for the first time it downloads the language, and that might take a couple of minutes. It might be annoying, but after that you just it just go as fast as I did this time. Only the first time it will take a long time. Then you can copy the text, close, and then come here, paste the text, then put this capture code, and it's converted into uh, from a picture into
Week
an
1.
audio.
Energy use in buildings. Na. He concepts might.
So
Mid
this one
Energy
just read.
Initiative. Welcome to Week 1. Structures to construction today. Resource efficiency in buildings and its connection to climate.
So yeah, this website, this TTS service, it only reads. It doesn't do any kind of processing or editing for the text that you add, and it allows you to edit from here. So if you're like, for example, this now is meaningless, so you just can remove it and do whatever you want. It's a good thing that it gives you text editing option here, as you can see. So yeah, that was this service, and so I searched more about other services that are available online, and you can see these three services are the most important one. These services I found it from the web, from people that shared about it, and you can see this NaturalReaders service. This is the best service that I found so far. Like if I'm gonna pay money for a TTS service, I think I'll pay for this one. So I already uploaded this file here. Let me bring my picture back. Okay, I already uploaded this file here, so it allows you to read from any place that you want. So you just
When
press
most
here.
North Americans hear the word anthropologist, a number of images
So yeah, you can read from here, for
or region
example.
of the world they might be found.
Okay, you pause from here, you
By
can
far
read
the
from here.
broadest in scope.
So what's the importance of this is that with other services, it has a problem with reading where does the text start from. So sometimes when I upload this exact same file on these two other services, Listening and Audemic, they started reading from here, and then when they finished here, they went and completed from here, and then it went when it finished this one, it went to here. So it was a little bit confusing and disturbing. So this one here, if that happens here, this doesn't happen here. Actually, this is
Anthropologists
a
do
very
in
good
fact
service.
travel to different parts of the world to
So
study
let's
little-known
let's
cultures,
listen.
cultural anthropologists, and languages, anthropological linguists. But they also study
Yeah, so
culturally.
as you saw, after it finished from here, it went directly in the right format. But sometimes with other services, it starts from here, and because it doesn't allow you to navigate through the service, some other services like these two, this service is listening.com. This one is Audemic. These two does not allow you to navigate through the text itself and doesn't represent the text in front of you. So this is a great advantage for this service over here. So yeah, I think this one is a very good one. So the voice that I'm using is like a horrible voice because I'm just using the free one. So they have other good voices. So let's hear this one, for example.
When most North Americans hear the word anthropologist, a number of images come to mind.
So yeah, this one is more clear. It's a deep voice. Maybe some people like it, maybe some people don't. Let's hear this one, for example.
When most North Americans hear the word anthropologist, a number of images come to mind.
So yeah, you have many options when it comes to voices. Plus AI voices are the best quality than premium voices. Premium voices are actually not that good, and free voices are horrible. So if you're gonna use this service, you'll have to pay for it in order to get the plus AI, because they only allow you for like 5 to 10 minutes of conversations, and then like you have to pay. So yeah, this service is a good one, but the problem with this service is that it doesn't have text editing, not like this one. This one have text editing option. You can write, remove whatever you want, and the other one you cannot do that. And this problem is clear when you are dealing with something like that. Although like here, you can see this is the text box that we have here, but here it reads. Let's see what will happen here.
To be certain, all introductory behavioral sciences?
So yeah, you see it jumped from here into this text box, and then it continued from here, and then it jumped into this other text box. So this is something that it should not do, and because you don't have the option of text editing, so you can't fix that manually. You have just to live with it. So this is a disadvantage of this service. And another disadvantage here is that even if you upgrade it and paid, you're not allowed to use it for commercial uses, unlike TTS service that is actually free and you have 100% the audio file copyright. Here you don't have the copyrights. Here you have to pay for it, but they offer you other services like this one here. This is for commercial use, and they allow you to use the file for commercial and other purposes, but it's way more expensive here. So like it's here $50 per month. Here it's just $10 a month, and I think if we disable the yearly, it would be around 18 or maybe $20 a month. So yeah, I think if you want to use something for commercial use, you don't have to go with this plan. I think this is more of a personal use service. So if you want commercial use, go with this one. I think this one has a very diverse options when it comes to voices and male, female. They even have a children's voice. I don't know why they added that. Let me see. Yeah, here they have children's voices also.
TTSMAKER is a free text-to-speech tool
Yeah.
that provides speech synthesis services.
And so they have many options here. So you can make a dialogue of multiple characters, for example, make stories, do whatever your imagination tells you. Like, it's a good website. So overall, I think this one is the best if you're not willing to pay. If you're gonna pay, I think you should go with this one. This is the best option. This one here have this feature which allows you to check the literature, like it characterize your paper, abstract, then different uh, different parts of the paper if you're uploading a paper. So this one is more of papers and academic uh, for you to study from academic papers and stuff like that. And it has also this option of it gives you a summary of the paper itself. So this case statements, it gives you a summary of the whole file. So yeah, you can use this one with academic paper. This one here, unfortunately, my free trial is over, so I can't show you exactly what it does, but it's more or less similar to this one. And these two are also paid services. I recommend to use them if you are like in research and academia and you need to upload research papers and stuff like that. I think these will give you a better results than the other two services. The other two services are mainly for studying and uh, normal uses of non-academic, non-heavily academic research uses. So yeah, that was this video. So I wrote an article about this technology here in my account on Medium, so you can check that as well. More or less it's the same as this video, so if you watch this video it's just the same thing, but you might as well take a look at this because I put all the links and stuff here. I will try to put them also in the description of this video. I will also remove the picture of this guy and put the link of the video when I am done with the recording and editing and all of that stuff. And yeah, that's my LinkedIn account as well. So if you needed to contact me about anything, you can contact me on LinkedIn. So yeah, that was my video. So where's the camera? Here's the camera. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like it. Subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and see you in another one.